Hi, I'm Will Power with Willpower Marketing, and I want to show you how our appliance repair marketing works. But first, I want to show you the magic behind our method in its truest form, going against the best of the best. So this is actually one of our lead generation websites. So we did the research to figure out, and this is Wordsy, this is a Google Analytics tool. It lets us know how many people are searching what key term every month. So when we did our research and we found out that there's 110 people searching CTSEO in Connecticut every single month, we named our website ctseopro.com. And you're probably thinking, what's that got to do with me? Well, we're going to hop right in. If you were to Google CTSEO, you would see us in the top 2 spots, getting the majority of the traffic. What this has to do with you is that if we, with our special method, it's a proprietary method, not everyone has this. If we can beat up every other marketer, every other internet marketing agency, SEO agency, website designer in Connecticut, what do you think we can do for your business? We can beat up your competition, just like one of our partners in Danbury is. So I want to show you a little bit why it's so important to rank in Google. So one thing that I want to know right off the bat is Google is 15 times better than Facebook. Social media is where people go to view cat videos, see pictures of their family, and often they don't want to be bombarded by ads. But on Google, ads are okay, and people are searching for what they want. So we know that this key term, appliance repair Danbury CT, is searched, same tool here, right? Is searched over 130 times every single month. And so searching that key term is going to bring up this result. And let me go give you a little education on the result. This first part, this is called Google AdWords. There's up to 4 ads here, and that's going to note for about 15 to 20% of the clicks. You're going to have to put up with my chicken scratch. I'm not an artist here. I'm a little bit of a nerd. So the rest of the clicks are either going to go to the Matte Pack, right, which is going to make up about 60% of the clicks, or they're going to go to the organic listings. The organics are going to make up about 30% of the clicks. A lot of times the people don't go much past the 5th listing. They certainly don't make it to that 2nd page. We have a funny internet marketing joke I have to tell you real quick. Where's the best place to hide a dead body? Page 2 of Google. Tell me you're laughing behind that screen right there. I know I am. So what we do is we aim to rank a website, and we formulate the website perfectly to cut right through the competition and get you those quality leads that your company deserves. So when we talk about quality leads, what's that look like? Well, that website right there in Danbury, they are getting over 100 calls a month. You can see that there's 20 calls on per page here. We estimate about 10% are BS calls. Sometimes it's a telemarketer. Sometimes it's somebody calling twice, right back to back. With 7 pages of calls, 20 per, you can do the math and understand they're getting over 100 calls every single month. On top of that, they're getting what we call form fills. This form, as I'll show you in a moment, is located on every single page of the website. Yeah, it's a little tedious, but hey, it works. And it is generating lead after lead after lead throughout the month. And that's just one form on one page. We've been working with this guy for a long time, so you can see he's got a lot of entries here. And we have a form on every single page. So this is that prized website. And you're probably looking at it like, my website's better than that. Well, I'll tell you, when we get to the website, we want to keep it simple. We want to keep it super simple because we know the ideal clientele per area. Sometimes we want to flash it up if we have a little more affluent area. Sometimes we want to tone it down if the area is not as affluent. It really depends on the demographics of the area of how we make the website. But before I go too much into our secrets here, I want to show you a little bit more about those ads that are at the top of the screen. So we know that getting to this top ad spot, it takes a long time. It can take anywhere between 3 months, 6 months. Sometimes it can take a darn year. So that's a long time to wait. And I know if you've been pitched by people preaching search engine optimization before, that you probably will have to pay for that in the meantime before you know if it's actually going to work. Crossing your fingers for 12 months. Oh, that sounds like a bad bet to me. So what we do is we set up these ads right here. And these ads, like I said, it gets 15 to 20% of the traffic. And 15 to 20% of the traffic is still a good chunk of leads. And a good chunk of leads early on. And as those ads, and we know how these ads work, and I'll show you a little bit more in a second. As these ads get better, the cost per click gets a little lower. But as our SEO gets better, we don't need those ads as much. And we're still able to deliver you solid leads at a reasonable price. That's the key here. Because we don't want to make money off those ads, right? It doesn't make sense. There's companies that do. There's companies that literally, that's all they do is those ads. So I want to go ahead and analyze the ad that's right above our listing real quick here. Now that's not ours, but I can still look up their information because, I'm a nerd. So if we look at that, they're paying $7.99 per click. Per click. We know that every click doesn't equal a sale. A lot of times in appliance repair, it's about 1 in 3. Sometimes 1 in 4. So they're paying between $24 and $32 per call. And when people click it, it's going to a pretty good landing page. There's a few things I'd change. I'm not going to beat up their landing page on this video, although it's really tempting. But they're paying upwards of $30 a call. Sometimes that doesn't make sense for a business that's trying to grow. So what we do is a lot different than these other companies. A lot of times these companies will go ahead and they'll focus solely on getting you instant leads and delivering you with a sometimes rather expensive call. A guaranteed call, but oftentimes it's a little on the expensive side. So what we do is we do it a lot different. Because our method, as you've seen ranking past all the other agencies in Connecticut, because our method is so good, we're able to rank these websites quickly, a lot quicker than other companies, and we're able to get a lot more keywords. So these websites are found with a lot more than just appliance repair. I don't want to give up our secret keywords, but let's just say between you and me, we're crushing it for appliance repair companies across the country. But in the meantime, before we start really crushing on the search engine optimization side, we feed you these ads on us. All you do is pay for the ad spend, which oftentimes can equate to as low as $20, sometimes even $15 per lead. $15 per lead with the average appliance fee just to go out there, that's a pretty darn good markup. So in a nutshell, that's how we do our appliance repair marketing. Now, we do have a special, and we want to make sure that you know we're not full of it, right? Because everyone knows, don't trust those internet guys. They'll lie through their teeth. And we know that we need to develop that trust. So what we do is we do the first 5 leads free. Just send them to you. Just send them to you. We want to talk a little bit to make sure you've got some different things in place to cultivate those leads, and we're not just, sending them to your bad voicemail that just has a number and no greeting on it. But we send you the first 5 leads free, and then we figure out from there what we can do to generate those leads in the future, whether it's $15 a call, whether it's maybe it's $10 a call, maybe we have to settle at 20 or 25 a call. But after that, we're able to go ahead and crank leads for you, grow your business with consistent, good, high quality leads, while we go ahead and we work our partnership. So we're ranking the website, and we really only make a profit when the website's ranked. So we're looking for long-term partnerships. If that's something that piques your interest, then simply get in contact with me. Thanks for sitting through this, and I hope you learned something. Take care.